You're listening to Huddle Up with Josh Kelski.
Hello everybody and welcome to Huddle Up. I'm Josh Kelski and today we're solely talking about the Florida Panthers. We're going to talk about where they are in the standings and what's to come on their upcoming schedule. Right now the Panthers are in a very weird spot because the Atlantic is jam-packed. They have Montreal and Toronto ahead of them. Montreal has the 3 spot, Toronto has the 2 spot. Montreal has a game in hand with a 1-point lead on the Panthers. This means that the Panthers have played one fewer game than Montreal. On Saturday, Montreal plays Tampa. Now, Tampa is right behind the Panthers by only 1 point, and this is the tricky thing. The Panthers also play on Saturday against the Red Wings. If the Panthers win and Tampa wins, then the Panthers would have both a point on Tampa Bay and Montreal, and would put them in the playoff spot. Since the Atlantic is so jam-packed right now, every win is very important. Which brings us to the upcoming schedule for the Panthers. The Panthers play Detroit on Saturday, as I just discussed, and Montreal on Sunday. You hear that? They're playing Montreal on Sunday. That may be the biggest game of the season so far for this Cats team. A win on Saturday and Sunday, and a Montreal loss on Saturday and Sunday, meaning that the Panthers would have beaten Montreal, gives the Cats a multi-game point lead on the Canadiens, potentially opening up the tight knot between all the teams in the Atlantic Division. If the Cats can grab 2 wins this weekend, both against Detroit and the Canadiens, they can have sole possession over the 3rd spot in the Atlantic, meaning that the Panthers would have a multi-point lead. These are the games that matter most. Division versus the same division. An article posted by the NHL a few days ago ranked each team's strength of schedule for the rest of the year. The Panthers have the second most favorable schedule for the rest of the season out of any NHL team, meaning that their schedule is very easy for the rest of the year, which is the complete opposite of the beginning of the season. Panthers had one of the hardest schedules in the entire NHL to start this season. Over the next few months, the Cats have a chance to accelerate and take control of the 2nd and 3rd spots in the Atlantic. Huge time of the year for the Cats. Very important. They need to go out strong after the holiday break, bring it into the All-Star game with control over a playoff spot, and we'll see how they do. I'm going to leave this one off right here. I have some play-by-play tape of last game, which the Panthers lost 6-1 to Tampa. I know this was a short episode, and that's because I want to focus on the big picture, not go too deep into detail, because sometimes that can be taken away as negative, especially as I look over Panthers Twitter after losses. We need to stay positive. We got to end on a high note. Yes, there's some improving to be done. The offense needs to wake up. They'll get there. This will be a good team, so I'm going to leave it off there. I'm Josh Kelski. I'll speak to you on the other side of the play-by-play. Palat breaks into the offensive zone for Tampa. He cuts in front of the net. Couldn't get a shot away. It's tipped aside. Up to McDonough at the point. He gives it to Chernak. Chernak walks in. Wide open lane and an easy score for Tampa. 1-0. Only 41 seconds into the game. It looked like there may have been some contact with Bobrovsky and Palat. No call yet. This is going to stand. It's a good goal, and Tampa scores first early in this one. Palat gives it off to Point. Point to Hedman. In the slot. Slap shot hit the post and in. Tampa scores yet again. It's 2-0 still early in this one. Tampa still has 36 seconds remaining on this power play, trying to get their initial power play goal of the game. This one to the point. Sergachev, quick shot off the post and in. Ekblad has the puck at the point. He's circling around on this Panthers power play. He goes to center ice. Now to Hoffman. Quick shot save made. Back up to the point. Ekblad Brister tipped in the goal by Jonathan Huberdeau. Panthers answer back. It's 3-1. Hedman's got it. Man, has this Tampa Bay power play been good tonight. He gives it off to Kucherov. Slap shot in front. Killorn puts it in. Standing right in the slot with nobody near him, it's 4-1 Tampa. They score on the power play yet again. Stamkos' one-timer is no good. It's blocked. Back to Kucherov. This one bounces around in center ice. Quick shot from Kucherov, and they score again. It's 5-1 Tampa. I hope you guys enjoyed that play-by-play. I'm going to try and do that more and more often. I haven't been able to post too much over the past few weeks because I've had midterms and finals. I'm back now. We're going to have some fun over the next few weeks, and hopefully the Panthers will dominate like they are expected to. Not too hard of a schedule coming up. I know they play Ottawa. They play Montreal. That's going to be a big one, as I talked about earlier. And they also play the Red Wings on Saturday, and then again on the 18th of January. They also play Toronto in the mix of things, too. So several Eastern Conference games, followed by some Western. This is going to be an interesting end to the season. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this new mic quality. I got the Shure SM7B for my birthday, one of the well-known mics on the market, especially for professional podcasts and radio shows. I thank you all for listening. Panthers have a road ahead which may lead to playoff contention for the first time in a few years. I hope you're as excited as I am. Let's start this around the middle of the season, off on a high note. And hopefully the Panthers can bring home the cup by the end of the year. I'm Josh Kelsky saying so long from Huddle Up.